47 minutes past the hour of 7 meeting at the Amansan Son for Kojo Preko Dankwah. You just joined us at Kessben TV. Memoachi Emo Akwaba Saso and I will join here at 92.9. Medawase Saudi video at 92.9.
Memoachi Emo Akwaba Eba Kessben 92.9 and I feel so Kessben TV swore. Kessben Maakye Sunye meeting at the Amansan Son for Kojo Preko Dankwah. And I make a choice say in a day a dafufro ewo wabra boom and until one so no pay we are boy wo ewie die sorry waka na fa kukudru enante
so do if na to 92.9 FM Accra Kessben and I feel so we Kessben TV so me did am sign some for Kojo Preko Dankwah. Music on the background coming from Kwame Zagi. He calls this one Maakye there. Lovely tune. And it's a Ghana man, heritage man. Now, be put some in country was Omuguswa, Omu fix the position. I didn't mean country say you're in town, no one didn't come on. Now, fair no. Also to me, Ebi. Si kana da hona ka person don sakano. E pa chowa, you're in town. Now, when you Bayport Financial Services phone couldn't come on. Don't be guapa. When you couldn't come on. Now, fair no. They are sending their fatan on your mouth. Si covered to where one man war. Pena beria. Get in term with the jacket in term. There were 3 months, there were 6 months, there was 1,000, there were 1 year, there were whole. Ain't here in term now, no one couldn't come on. Now, if we see kind of 5,000 and beyond, you found to home, as you can in woman. Now, profit in the air, so far, so I was Sabekano, Bubruja, a dosu brutal. Ain't here in term where now, when you're Bayport Financial Services, one couldn't come on and form more fixed deposit in the home. I don't know if your party, I won't hear your opinion or that a Bayport and all. Ram Bonnie, Emmanuel Bonnie, one no ending come on 0245 1532H3 0245 1532H3 and also 026 300 7922 026 300 7922. Now when you Bayport Financial Services funding come on and for more a Bayport fixed deposit in the home.
She know me ever let a girl, so she tell me rude boy you love I cannot share.
Ain't in America just a diagnostic industry, so we can just another what today. And then I want to say, on my dress room, come with the by friend 1374 T74. A dress room cookra. A drown no one to say, yes, a bomb who buy a protector. Yanama, your war. Blood related diseases, which is a high blood pressure, your high blood sugar, your chronic wounds, your hepatitis B and C, your HIV, your kidney infections, your liver infections, your ulcer, your prostate enlargement, and I feel your wasabi, and no wine, can pound, bad breath, and I feel ulcers, menstrual pain, chronic cough, your asthma, chest pain, and I feel arthritis, and I feel yenuma, yenani and sanoni and nimina home rough. Diagnostic by industry, some countries said, now what today? That what's in the 1474 T74. Drone the guy named one on T74. What the abano? The Pachoa, Copebito, where your pharmacy in a face where your hair shop will be a one sabe can be. Oh, from most now no more team. Come on, watch your drone who to say in a year party. 0246 073498 0246 073498 and I'm for 050 162 8931 050 162 8931. Now when you hear diagnostic herbal industry funding come on. So we are in Ghana man, we are in heritage man. I don't know. Oh, person will pound Taria Pan. I to say yes, a fatal for the month of March and beyond. Office the any political suit in the political way in the Kenya. Oh, person will look sharp. And then Pachoa, a tape pump necessary corner home. Tape pumps some main country say the entire no prim pump Jack, I do so. Ain't here an internal brand on no new come on. Down palm out. Interrupt palm out to say yes, down home. Interrupt palm out to say yes. Fitting pan. Tare pamo otus on na one day jo fancy sa. Orwani Chepam say men can just say bra why say your wedding tare outdooring. And as say yeah, wo birthday be bia sorry dia na say dia. Occasion bia me pacho wa. Oni Chepam endi enkomo. The bono so da form brutal. E da form ye pa trust me. Apprentice na kasa be fi eye ne shop aba wo fie eye wo officers no abesusu no de call opam ye crowd up crowd member no abesan dia maye delivery no mo dia bro kama branding pa ni that's a shape opam ni na the best tailor about your friend on our year 020-683-7738 020-683-7738 our Abushi market or Honman and the shop on the wall. J-Pam, I see your custom tailoring. None in Indian come on. And it's 7:46 in the studios of Kessben 92.9 FM at Accra. And I feel so sure me at Kessben TV. So, and then on DSTV channel 364, and then on Go TV channel 121. On Facebook Kessben TV, and I feel so no Kessben 92.9 FM. Oh, you mean I won't start coming on Facebook. Or text message in our face so your WhatsApp message in Pacho Fanina Bra. But I'll call your Facebook and Pacho share. Like it na face comment making can comment ni na amount na ye de ni na so atudwa amount and then in paying for better na say na ye di enkomo Gordon Mahama Ayaba or your corporate affairs officer or your tour and after so a government spokesperson of the NDC better na say na face Jeffrey Okansi Kabute, yeah, my good friend, Revenue Mobilization Africa or also better na say na fe ye di enkomo and then Cornelius Owusu Asare, the man himself, communication team member, and I feel so PA for the acting national chairman of the NPP, and also Ebetina Senane, Yedi and Komo Yepa. And then come on, Ebeko Echi. Na ya share the echo and the benyin. Of course, one of the biggest issues Ebedi Hunkomo has to do with the fallout of the President's State of the Nation address in the year and some no edos ye pa African Parliament. So Ashasia Omo Ebobo. So indeed, we're going to talk about it. We're going to find out whether the president in himself spoke something different out of the lot. Then we'll come back to the tension that is really erupting when it comes to the Middle East. And medical culture, the president has said to the African continent that we should embrace, should there be any challenge, Africa should be prepared for some of these things that is going to happen. So this Middle East, the Nsabekani and also Ebetumi Abba. And then we're also going to look at issues that will happen the issues has to do with the fallout almost 547 or so workers are the committee now chief of staff set it up to look into matters and also yebeshe na fi indeed whether government ayade na afeso no political parties and afeso mo be dia ban so no aya mo ba sebi nsem amoka no ene recruitment aya mo ye no aya na ehadwini ye pa no so hu komo ebo hono ma ye bedi most of the year and crofo form nyina no na heavy dose nyina no ye fa no either after the 7th December and also say before the elections you know na ya to agum ne do bi agum bi tanya mano ye bedi nyina hu komo ne if president or probably the chief of staff's committee now set it up to do all these revocations and all that, whether they are justified in doing what they did. And also say how are they going to come in? Are they going to reapply? And also say we'll have to look at some of these things and then let's see how it goes. It tells us clearly, are we still relying on government doing the heavy employment? And also said the private sector is also going to look into some of these things for us. And also come ebedini na ewu fear hanum na fear share the airco and the airba. Again, Manyan NTS, the Civil and Local Government Staff Association, CLOSAC, I rejected the proposal by the Constitution Review Committee. Say Omobeye Controller and also Accountant General's Department, an independent body separate from the Ministry of Finance. CLOSAC for Ese Omunji and Tumusa say Constitution Review Ebeka say Controller and Accountant General's Department, any independent body ente no ho emfi Ministry of Finance na say ye ente no ho emfi finance should CLOSAC tell us what is happening currently when it comes to the Accountant General Controller and Accountant General's Department omodo ho etare Ministry of Finance what has been the change, what has been the unique thing that has really happened, and indeed so omobeko independent soa. How are they going to be seen when it comes to Omejuma and effectiveness of what they do? So CLOSAC for also Ediaba Betum said the idea. This is what is going to happen to all of us. Now, MPA for also Ediaba to just say, CCA omo price CCA Yamano flat CCA omo prices discount to be abem ama CCA Obenya oil omo scrap full discount na but in paying for say oil marketing chamber for say entisa it is rather MPA correcting the error. It is not any new thing bia omo ediaba. They are looking at it in that manner. And also your back crime bema ibedi ni na so ho enkomo e wo fi ha. So and you be share what is happening with our oil sector and I feel so tour and honsem nyina ye be ho enkomo. Indeed the Sona also praised tour for doing something good. Is it again that they are now amo to crude no my year and now say DMPA and their cost wo ni na no ye be ho enkomo e wo fi hanom. Afia share other matters in intenche ye the health segment ebeba na fi ya share the echo any the ebe and then we'll see what we can do straight from there. 53 minutes into 7 a.m. Kessben 92.9 and afi so Kessben TV so intenche ye the health segment in eba ye the baby na fi ya tiesim komonim na fi ya share the echo any the ebe when it comes to issues in today at 8 p.m. Join me at 8 p.m. today on Kessben TV and then the punch bro 8 p.m. downside to 10 p.m. and then you may Kessben TV so watch out and then we're going to give you exclusive discussions and interviews that is going to happen. The topics may be usually now maybe to just when Kojo so today at 8 p.m. there join me on TV Kessben TV so at 8 p.m. then for the punch and bro now all the discussions in Nina so no ye the Nina to so honum amount into text messages in our face or WhatsApp messages in but me training in Fabrem na fe mentwa the air corners but Felix Kwacho Fosu who speaks for government at the Ninsem no talking about the recruitment which was done by the MPP government before and after they left power and who meetings na chief of staff at a committee to look into some of these matters and indeed the minority raised big issues about this one na komono odie. So let's listen to him now.
2025 to 30th April 2025. It received 43 reports from institutions and individual petitioners. Of the 43 institutions, 36 appeared before the committee. At the end of its work, the committee made the following findings. 1. Of the 36 institutions that appeared before it, 28 had commenced the recruitment processes before the 7th December elections. 2. A total of 13 institutions revoked appointments made in a response to the 7th of December 2024 revocation directive. 17 institutions did not revoke their appointments but sought guidance from the Office of the President. 16 of the cases reported by the institutions were mainly payroll related. In total, there were 2,080 recruitments, appointments and promotions that were reported by institutions when they appeared before the committee. Now, out of the 2,080 recruitments, appointments, and promotions, 879 were revoked by the institutions themselves, while 1,201 appointments were left unrevoked. After the hearings, the committee recommended that 1,539 of the recruitments, appointments, and promotions be upheld because they complied with the prescribed recruitment and promotion procedures and received appointment letters before 7 December 2024. And this also implies that they achieved a pass mark of above 80%. The committee recommended, however, that the recruitments, appointments, and promotions of 541 persons be revoked because the recruitment processes ended after 7 December 2024 and failed to meet the pass mark. In other words, they also did not comply with the processes and guidelines slated or designed to govern that process. Also, the number of recruitments, appointments, and promotions recommended for revocation by the committee was lower than the number that the institutions themselves revoked in the wake of the Chief of Staff's directive. As I indicated, the number was 879 in all. That's the number of recruitments, promotions, and appointments that were revoked. Now, this differential is because the committee paid special attention to vulnerable groups, including persons with disabilities, particularly within the Ghana Education Service. There were some of our compatriots who suffered some disability, but we found that their recruitments should be revoked because it did not comply with the laid down process. But because of their peculiar situation and the hardship that could be imposed upon them if we were to enforce this directive, they were given some clemency, and therefore they have been allowed to regularize their processes in order that they stay.
Okay, so 57 minutes into a 7 a.m. Felix Kwachi Ofosu and our ten and Ghana government spokesperson. You better call issues when we year because we need to delve much into it. But men call Namen Family Health segment, you know, Emerald. We see for C liver special hospital now for Yentwa Jumedian. So doctor, I will line so dog, Bibi Abako there.
About the other room, we be able to call. We did this also. We be able to call site.
Me so me hoye pa isan say enran some no kan ni na no obroni beka. It has been ringing in my brain sa enti me bon modern didi 4 pm ni wie en me se me didi biom oya me dan me didi me du fe be 9 me so oya me dan me didi
yeah
and eja me pay tv no me na eja me de koda ho sa say you fine.
Oh, it's much better.
Okay.
Also, sorry, I no pay. You feel a bit different.
Yeah.
Yeah. Feel heavy. Things be anka feeling. You don't feel it. A very good decision I will take you. I pray, sir. So better.
And then you say no. And then you say no. And you say be as a doctor can be a machine wintina. Me hear it. But dog, answer about to us to crown. Then tell me besides that question. Somebody was also asking and who feel like no sooner by, but I just want to repeat it so that Nipa be wants my kind of message, you know. No, besides what would be the appropriate time? Nipa dear anka. Where did we no time bang because of share non-saying pressure when Nipa so any traffic I'll be dim. Ene oyira ye aduane unkofie ubedu fie be na when di asamaba udidi wo fie so abonten so asamaba enti no obisa se ohebema enti me na metina se enti odu fie sa na se when didi a na ye se jama oba bia ye aduane ma abonten mo didi awie obohu se ne aka ebema de wo fuye so kese ase nya hwe wo ye bema de enso na obohu an se tim sa obisa se appropriately the highest form latest timer aka onipa de anka wadi de wie pa ne time.
Okay, that's it. Enka ebeya eduane eto ye phone mu a 3 udidi we after 3 hours na eduane no efiri ye phone mu ekọ wodi odoni mu nti ye say after 3 hours I obedidi ekọ 4 hours you can sleep nti enye compulsory say ebia didi anopa ewia be 2 o'clock na men didi bioma. But if you can eat at a time under now betini 3 to 4 hours kopim saa time aduane no be free wo yefun ni mu dia it's okay because any kwan say aduane wo yefun mu abra wo koda e pa cho me sisi bi wo any kwan say aduane wo yefun ni mu abra wo koda enti aduane be free wo yefun ni mu akọ wo diodo ni mu 1 to 3 hours after say obedi die enti enke ya ideal say latest cry so we will be obedu oda latest cry by 5-6 there. Now we did anything heavy there, now we did. And I see a mistake in it, sir. You feel it, sir. And I do moment I want to say you did heavy. Now so and I don't know heavy now we didn't know. Over energy in Koyashi, what do you call that? Oh, it's Emra Okoda no so body knows also what the ever adipose tissue. It's yes, sir. You store a lot of fat. Oh, some baseline. To bones are your phone, your cassia. Where your phone also your cassia, a bow fin on Fiona, say I say a boat or so. Then it affects one casa health. It affects one casa physiques, no cry. And proclaim mouse is ya. I will your phone your cassia, brother. A mouse severe back pain, knee pain. Just a body in a posture necessary. It may increase arthritis. It may increase cases of visceral fat. Everybody want to put anti-ediane there. Upedi in Taman, Kebab and pa. And Uncle Betty heavy food, Nisu Diana, Josu and Kebab Fufo, Banku, even a month your dinner at that time, no. A chance and a digestive one animal. And I am full of glucose. Glucose bears also my energy. And at that time, you don't need the energy. At that time, the only the very relaxed muscles now waiting at that. Because and that's also another important medicine. One day everybody and that's home come. See, this is what I can say when it comes to time I did anytime I did that. But important say about my partner at here in terms of health, you know, that say you're healthy and I see you did later. Why health, no? And you na say be your cold be ho na ya could do baby. Sometimes your health and matter to your cardiovascular health is very, very important because in your case, you don't pay into you're full of shanks, nerves, blood vessels. It's moja never call. Oh, it say your cardiovascular problem. Not just say yakumano any moja any blood vessels no yamre. It's moja to me ya be man mu enye ejuma yi eba sa efie so how be ba ho eti I was say yeti ho ase say si ya betini atena enjoy what theater we ka theater opani bia betima say we ka enjoy what theater ya was say boa na your circulatory system na improve eno so be improve I was say yeti ho ase say eduane bebre titiri anajo no emwaye
enti ensheda manenya wo desa say oh ekuya anopa nyina me ba adwuma kra me say me ndidi into de me dufia me didi na ye say wo dufia be 6-7 okwa na anti ekuya boy banku ni nkruma nkwan pa no da besi wanim koto ni wele gum oh dog na what trans na wo hwe yi friends say 9 p.m. na wo hwe news na ndia hide ya hemre no achia witi na kusu ya hide ya hemre no bon komo na adwum tis we ya na wo de wo no waje aso tegusu na ne we see akunya ni mu an so we see me dog
yeah we are killing ourselves oh yeah na you sabi you kunya ho oh and it's from your lifestyle no. Oh, your condition, your hepatic steatosis. It simply means fatty liver. I have very common these days.
Okay.
Now, fatty, yes, I have very common. Senior, in our facility, no, we 7 for 20 and 18 our fatty liver.
Wow.
And it's basically a DNA AD. Oh, liver no ediane bia be mo a yankopon ama yen se na kan ye adipose tissue nti fat na ediane ne bibia ye di bia no sa tissue ne na wo say store fat ne ma yen because fat na some point ye hia because ene na ye be burn ne down na ye dey energy so we need that fat now so any kwan se be doso e doso pe na start e bufa so na e komojane the very be ectopic fat deposition there's a fat na aburo so ama egumojane so a you live our that responsibility say cholesterol dose of also you free.
Okay.
It or try so you cholesterol na e kire no. Nti bo hu say o liver na ye fatty. Na fe liver ni ntimi ndi na ho odin bio. Ebi so o ha na ye pe ensa no mza nyandra ye kan. Ensa no ni bebre no. Ensa no etimi ese brebo na ese liver no tissues na e wo mu no. E ma wonya alcoholic fatty liver disease.
Wow.
Senior liver disease a big problem. How do we say? Because a conundrum, right? A big problem because problem dia cause organs are who doing no impembebre no behwe mu na liver no eno na makwan ma bibisa AC. Enti wo liver no be fatty a emwa o empoyen ayo diabetes. Liver no wo ahoɔden bi a no glycogenesis. Fache me anope but the American say liver no eji esichire ni bi mayen abra esichire dose woni pedia no oji bi no store mayen nti abra ye hia no no dia mayen hwe say ye nuanu mo muslim for no air fasting no nanso ebi mutumi de bobo ebi mutumi e de call yes because liver no e produce ketone bodies healthy liver and ankasa produce ketone bodies it's the amount energy so you don't need too much of the sugar. You don't need too much of the glucose. Imagine say you will be our diabetes. Now your liver. How will your liver help to regulate the sugar level? They be the adrenal called pancreas. And pancreas no be produce insulin, pancreatic polypeptide, all those special things no be produce. Now so liver no so na what that power na or the be pancreas no ma regulate sugar ni ya ma. It's the biano ya nhwe liver no. So esi be dose pe liver energy is say na is your body no senior turning into fat. It is say na dose ni na afia no so I fat na to liver na when you fatty liver. It a condition a rise bebre empo na say kra he ye nduane a ye di hwe ne ye tetete ne ne o ma ye de fry eduane a ye chi ye ton ni nyina kobrebo ni. Enti eni kwan say wo de o sebi o brebo eto cha because of your system no any aduane ye didi no dynamics no wo kai say you much younger gone are the days no ocean medical book I say if you want to treat diabetes come to Africa but as a adey packaging food processed food aduane a any fita you full of chemicals echo body ni mu aduane a yankasa so ye de chemicals ahodo frafra ye de para enia beans yadi nyoma bebre formalin she nyoma nyina no at the end of the day koye ni pedia no me de bia me ka say life bia ni ho a ketwa even if you kill a mosquito life na we take it even if you kill an ant life na we take it and it say you wedru a yetimi dis sprain no ba so na killing life dia then koye ni pedia no asima means dia say oh ham dia de be mai enti say nim ni sa na e bia yentimi forgo yeduane a yedidia then why don't we activate the functions of the liver na liver no xenobiotic metabolism function say if bia e fa na duro ho e fa no smoke ho e fa no insecticide e fa no pesticide e fa no chemical e fa no mercury a yedi ye nyina e komu a liver no na yifem tina ye de Ronaldo so titru for brebo no ho because cases of brebo no rise cancer of brebo no rise 90% of cases of cancer they leave this earth 90% senior 400 no emu 90 it theaters for assassin so every year cancer of the liver the pacho and try my liver na ho de number 4 tina say for si kasa any day no adoso be
nice. My main if I get what he's saying right, Bismarck from Mashama no say maybe so say obi say we didi one mea a man in the he say I feel you ntumi nkobium na ahye ne sukufu anaso say a woman a size of eating be say woody na ohun say we there this is the a size say be nipa edi because or can say aduane eda yedi pa it will be to me diana ne fwa de ho no say one main just afi de one main on who says na yedi a na just on me how do we eat to also reduce that pressure our liver and so
yo senior lokweni any kwan say yam main brusu bebre na mekasi ya main brusu bebre ye phone no obia won ye phone no to send ya dompe no size no sitia no do ho ne dompe no ye dense e mu odu chen obi nti bo won so honam chen sa nipa no ye phone no so enye same size for everybody obi kura wa ye gastric bypass nti ye phone no part ni bi ye free ho send ya on the bebre but the attorney said we need to discipline ourselves. I always say discipline will take you places where motivation can never take you. It is sometimes your discipline when we do anyone ultimately say kenke that no me di too no me bre me dano na me tete e dia need de na me bo asanya maye mre bi anopra kra wa say me sorry ko ejuma na asanya maye mre but me di ba ko a me nanso me feel okay any kwan say ya membro so o membro so bebra empo o digestion ye slow a unya slow metabolism or metabolism ye slower e affect your hormones e affect your circulation e affect your organs na e ye ediane no ho ejuma na nkasa nti any kwan say ya membro so bebre
okay
I was say ye did in moderation but ade ehia ne say we obi a wo stomach ulcer ana condition dia any kwan say wo chiro ho koma I was say we did in Ketwan Tentem. In a day, no to me the bear 4 times. But within moderation, kakra. I don't know a boy. Nayama insure no some way. Okay. I see a no monsieur. A boy, and my idea I need you so take. And there were a lot of clients, many of my age for so many years. They used to eat a lot during the morning because of busy schedules. Water therapy, any other things via the they have lost weight now very very distracted with no weight now no gaining a boa na mom joint ya na abafom because anopa you can sometimes even skip breakfast. It's very important. Sometimes you can, especially you'll be our diabetes. You can sometimes skip na acquire ensure. Okay. Ensure no so any chilled one. Oh, normal temperature ni biano na one no. Uno ensure a boa digestive system no. A boa empoma your phone part ni be occupied with fluid. It's where the only udi no undi ni bebre. Udi kakra bo mu wa me. O me so na was a sebi okọ washroom a very smooth and easy. And after that obe feel say wire light kakra. Enti ensure no mu no any aduane di na boa na yente your sugar no no so sugar aduane bebre anopa bia no wire breakfast. Now the sugar gum, now the milk gum, now watch egg, now the bread account, now watch
yes breakfast obende sausage now watch sausage no the gum ne okwa ni
Tizinia imagine say me no wa yejumai fa akotene ejumai na ye disani anyway na e my energy because ye sugar na ya de tifako
no correct
your sugar level diabetes
no correct aba harding enti no try baby ayamra ne numbers na amanfo a ye pesa ye ba na ye be jadusua na afie be sen ho yare na ye be check empo kra na se ye liver no kra na te sen kra no ahefa na yamra wadama
Oba the other romanti C4C Liver Specialist Hospital they were all over Ghana and to some extent some parts of Europe. The Pacho were Cape Coast in the central region. You were Green Hill opposite Addison Square Garden. Aguna Odobe, so your branch Kessben Power. Takrady in the western region, so your branch Kessben Power. Now in Ashanti region, you were Kumasi, Ejuso, Kwamo, Jati Junction. Taxi drivers now holding no any age manti omodo beko asumdwem. Accra had ya misro you were Denta SDA Junction. Enye yira kwan kra. Na C4C the draw was so abaja so your friend Liverton. Misro but more than a mountain sanka Liverton. So unye bi dia ma sanka. Enkomo kakra ye di na watwi afa brebo no ma won hu se brebo no ye very important organ. Eboa nyoma bebre. Enti say obi a wo hypertension or diabetes or hepatitis A B C D E or empo the AD home common there hepatic steatosis fatty liver grade 1 grade 2 grade 3 and now ya re bia doctor to the natural stomach ulcer stroke or nerve problem arthritis odompe mu na ya o ya ni nyina mpacho how any excess C4C liver specialist hospital na ma won sanka Liverton ni bi ne nkenya obrebo na brebo na ejuma na edi no entimi ndi ni ye who place order for more than one bottle, I'm sell ubenya per head discount. Plus also any just free delivery. Baby, I will be a free delivery. If I number not free 24/7 now, yes, you better so kai. So basi for see your baseline investigation or what you say. You better scan. Actually, baby, as in my turn or organ crown and one day in a bathroom. You are the natural homeopathic remedy. A Kenyan organo, organo it me abua my treatment now holistic. So for number 050 00 40 331 050 00 40331 and now 050 00 40328 050 00 40328 senior anope medase pa si so brebo e ya won kwanti kai na hye no so na kai say ye giendo ni di e di treatment plans ni di na bribi e ka say once treated forever treated anope bra I mean, sure
was so dog. Yeah, I see maybe C4C liver specialist hospital, and you know more AD and come on a health segment talking about your liver and who so a brain, you know, no pressure. I dem my liver, you know, and who come on any AD and in time now when a C4C liver specialist hospital for including come on no one share a liver so no mind enough, you know, into me in your one day and tenanche that be into me and 17 minutes into a 8 a.m. meeting at a Mansanson for Kojo Preko Dankwah Kessben Maakye Sunie Oshweme Ewoye Kessben TV so and then on DSTV channel channel 364 and after on Go TV channel 121. My main kind of WhatsApp messages in the Benafe Mentwa Ayejumedieno so Ewa Hanomwa. This one says from Almighty Crocodile, the incoming communications director of MPP in Asante Achim North. Also the country is moving toward bad direction. Based on this, the country needs Dr. Bawumia in 2028 to help manage things well for us. I greet Chairman Coker, Honorable Kwaku in the UK, and also Mr. Kesse of Stellas Pharmacy in Konongo. Also, Nedia or de Ebaye. And no, thank you so much, Almighty Crocodile, or the WhatsApp message, and also Ebaye. Now I have this one from Golden Boy Anas Mampontain. He says, good morning to you, Golden Boy. I'll say now the NDC government led by John Dramani Mahama is performing very well. It is better than previous government MPP. So fellow Ghanaians, let us pray for the NDC government led by John Dramani Mahama for his good works. Yes, for his good works. Greetings to Ken and then PRO and not forgetting Chairman Nana Kwesi, Nana Piao. This one is coming from Golden Boy Anas and Ode We Ebaye. Let me read this one, which just dropped in from yes Sami Boache Saman Kese Sami Mijidi Sebibe Bokori. Was saying Ghana will soon reach 70 years old. Yes. Still, our leadership keeps taking the citizens for granted, especially the current administration led by Mahama when he was in opposition, making propaganda a tool to come to power and making all sort of promises like buying a bag of cocoa for 6,500 Ghana cedis. Now, what has changed? Rhetoric, despondency, and insensitivity galore. And then he says, now concerning the issues of the minority leader, it has nothing to do with Dr. Bawumia. It is a clear indication that because of this commitment and now powerful and how powerful he is, the majority want to destroy him, but it will not work. Let's wait and see. Regards to Abdullah Sela, Samuel Osei, Sarkodie, and then Hajia Safia. This one has come from Sami Boachi Esaman Kese and Adinedie Ebaye. Let me read this one from Meshak Asante from Amasama. He says that the MPP communicators are jubilating over Ayawaso East by-election just because the turnout was very low. Meanwhile, they lost abysmally. And now my question is, when did low turnout become victory for the MPP elections? So this is the level MPP have gotten. Yasemu, enti MPP pani ayeka. And no wonder one of their founding fathers described the party as fake. This one is coming from Meshak Asante from Amasamai Onosonedia or De Ebaye and no. And I think that let me read this one before I move on to the next thing that I will want to do. This one is from Another good friend, teacher, Constitution, Yamwase, he says, don't try to blame the US-Iran war for future fuel price increases. NDC, Ghana's economy can withstand global shocks. Manage it well and keep your promises, like the 6,500 Ghana cedis for cocoa farmers. If Russia-Ukraine war and COVID-19 didn't affect Ghana, how is US-Iran war going to affect us? Ghanaians won't accept any excuses for poor management. Greetings to Honorable Mavis in Kansa Bodukoka and then Mr. Owusu Bempanshai, so MPP Chairman Hofo. Ono Senedia or the Ebai and on 21 minutes into 8 a.m. We have been Komo a Great Kingdom Medical Center for Baby D and Komo na ya heard the echo and the but indeed one of the nice Mr. Hospital udu hono mo o yare said now do a nim hopa na otenase na say 50% of oyare na ankopa dia na we do mudi wechi no so but still 50% need the ubetwa na 50% na doctor need there because we do on our environment in a part to say yes and yema ekoye pa ewo eye kingdom medical Great Kingdom Medical Hospital and as a center honum yenko na fe yenko di nkomo ye ne omuni nkomo na fe yenhwe de ekoso ewo honum de empa na medu honum a mensabeka ene de mensanka nyina no yende ho enkomo mbemfo mi cham bibia bokode
boss, nyamya dum boko.
Bibi fine one. Nice. You know saying?
From Rebecca.
Rebecca and Oye.
Yes, please.
Oh, okay. Nanoye, Anoye nkwa.
Nanoye.
It's one fan and can't me there come home. And then Rebecca and I feel bra, would you know? I was up here. What else was Sudan? Anawaba. Oh, so. Okay. To Sudan team now na be cream one.
No one be cream.
Only Black Star my
Ghana for was a month.
Any come on now, you had your course a great medical. So am I right in saying hospital or center? Which one? Hospital, right?
Yeah, level no baby I do no.
It's a more hospital.
Hospital.
Okay.
Because boss on be videos no. The environment no with TV no so na ahwefo ankasa hwe bi.
Sure.
Now hwe bi on ankasa be hunu sampa.
Sure.
Said you can one of the nicest.
Yes.
And currently there. You be no I think last week.
Yes.
Uralan Kojo Martin e ba bia no e my.
Yes.
We show him fidi on waso ne enema ne akade egu hospital ho no. Na say ya hobo aso ya kwankra ya krado so ya beso mamamfo.
Nice.
We so dey obepo ne so. Nti when very conducive.
Yeah.
Said your kind udru wono mo a oyare no hwe environment no kra ne adwumayefo hwe anesefo afefefefo ni ade a
amunya anesefo
wo mu nyina ye adwumayefo anesefo come on young and vibrant
ba ye na ye nim ni keke therapeutic healing 50%.
I say ntina making I na mi hui
when ura susu wiase na
because me hwa de ni din who say no I don't know you ra ho nko a de yare ade ba na 50 this akra men is 60.
What you say?
Men is 60 straight as a circle. As a circle.
Nurse in the grass or show no send where fe.
Anade.
Sometimes nurse phone bu an crowd. I'm my I didn't be aka.
Apia hu.
Was your chat you for?
Oh sir.
Na ye na mo se ni akwanya mo dia. But ye can Great Kingdom Medical Hospital.
Boy enkomo.
The di kan no obi ti kingdom pe. No obusa say kingdom ne ye tete kingdom no a no mo de enuro ahodo ba ne ye nom ne ye hotoy na na ane kingdom no a ye wo kingdom garlic bitters, kingdom garlic capsules, kingdom ginseng power and a tremendous capsules. Boss no be 15 years ago and ye de garlic ye edro e de ma Ghana for Ghana ha any Africa ha ye in the first herbal medical center ye de garlic ye edro.
Wow.
Who's the first in garlic no ye nananom ye mamenom ye twitwa ne yawe na boss wo hwe condition ye bo wa hai na wo twitwa garlic awe o kasa ye obi antumi nyina no na age ba bia enti boss amofa ne ya doctor fo akuku dam tena se no se da bi wo de garlic ba ye duro na wo de aba ampanso wo de garlic ne ye duro na bebo Ghana fo e na hu enne si hai ye wo kingdom garlic bitters wa ha ye won the capsules e wa ha mu sei ani nyina ye duro ba ko a garlic no no mfa so ne se cholesterol unse cholesterol ne odi odoma nkoma nkasa de ma liver produce
okay
ena ye wode yan kasa nnuane a ye di ekoye mu ni ade na nwa enom ni ade asese kura de yese yi plantain chips a ebinum krache onsa de rubber ne ade ka ho ni nyina de high cholesterol no ni ade bre e ma ye ntini mu sisi moja ni afurisa ni ye obehe na stroke ache obehe na odonsa to na asensene enom ni ade ena ye koye kingdom nu ebaye ya ba ya manfo aye bia ne ade aye bo ma ba so de na so panyin ni pani na nipa onim na no pan so de bo so nso ka ne hwe nanim anajo enti kingdom no na ya no no ma ya ye guma na nei de nyamya adom ya sa akwakofa hospital a eye world class hospital krom ha se sie pa de minim hospital a wo de beto to Great Kingdom Medical Hospital ho na enema ho do pi na ye Becky ebe bubu bi so de amaye sanse eba no plastic surgery no ne ade a wo mo na ya nurse for eti
omo cheche de ho no ma ebetimi
dana for
me da se be eba no Great Kingdom Medical Hospital and say ye sha say with Kingdom Herbal Products no oba Great Kingdom Medical Hospital your orthodox medicine I can imrofunro and ye sound traditional medicine ye herbal products enti sa oba o akwanya say obetwu say ope abrofudro ana say ope Kingdom products ni be the best yare say eba ne Ghana ha say ye first private hospital ya sade ne bi ma bi ebi ma da ye de sade na ba and a Kingdom hospital so you producing ye nyoma bebre so oba opese wo ye x-ray so opese wo twa scan ni na ye bi wo ho ade ba kwa eye de ne say ye instruments say ye use wo ni na ye 2026 model ye wo movable x-ray machine Ghana has a menye sure so hospital bebre wo bi but Great Kingdom Medical Hospital de oba ye wo ni na bi wo ho ye wo special clinics ye wo dental clinics ye wo ENT ye wo eye clinic so oba Great Kingdom Medical Hospital enya afi na ye be ka che o se ko baby o se ya o ya na afi na ko baby na ko x-ray brands and Great Kingdom Medical Hospital de ye woni ni na ebi ye ni na ebi wo nti se ye waso na ye wo ya boni na ye wo ya bibi biara ye wo bia de hu hia ne se obeba Great Kingdom Medical Hospital ena ye ya doctor fo ne ye wo mu no so ye doctor ba ko o sa yare ni na o hwe yare ni na David ye was special doctors
okay
all the conditions na ya bobosu ni na ye was specialists wo ho ena ye bi before doctors nkwampo na ye wo ho ye were foreign doctors na omoba e won moba behwe ayarefo ni na enti de hunya ni so obeya ne say bibi hawa bra Great Kingdom Medical Hospital na Jimidi so oba wa umfiri wo sane oba ye ni bi
wow
nye di bi
wow Benyanji, especially with the equipment now will come as because equipment has been a challenge with hospitals in the past. It's a more party and then they say about
but a 40 bedroom capacity.
40 bedroom.
What I don't yare I want here be more than craba kona kwa doctor ba be show.
Oba kra na se ope VIP ward ye woni ni na ebi wo obi wo ha oba ope so ono anka senya ne ward ope se ono anya ne privacy ye woni ni na ebi wo no.
I intend ba kona ye du ho na ye se mpani wonti mo san to so to na ba
ensida wo Great Kingdom Medical.
Sir.
David.
Empa ho.
Empa bebre.
Nya fi na obeba bibi ya wona ye ka se ye ni mpanti ko David Great Kingdom enu nti na ya ba no.
Also no waka say ye wo equipment ni na ye 2026 model.
Yeah.
Na me person obi di na ni kohe. Sometimes ya ma me foni bi twam wa kropon ho a ye wo kwan ho pe. Ohun hospital no say eh we dey siga for hospital.
Anka ma be bisa na afma kona oye ho no because me hwe eye dan ne enyema esi ho no na beki wo ho. Me see inti machine with TV so na me hwe TV pa theater block pa kama wa hwe inside hwe machines here sisi hwe nyina na agozi apia aka chem say me mra ordinary Ghanaian metimi aba
boss unim ordinary Ghanaian na waka no cry me de ye pe obia sanse ebo no da form team boss we na ye no boss amofa ne ye mpanyufo eda no say they are giving back to society.
Okay,
sometimes apomde hu asem no enye de wuwu benya de afimu yakonya na nyankopon e de adomo say samanfo yare enti se unya sa ho fama pa no a onyini sika ho o de ani se nipa ne ba no ama ne nkwa na de kakra bi obetumi atua no omra metua eniti ne ya mesi no wonkran ha ba bia nemu ye de kwa akuapem akropon no your reason intia say e obia dia ya obia betumi aba na waba behwe no ho yare memma dan ni hunhuna e ma fidie hunhuna oba wo ne ye ntena se me a house say ni say ye sika no kransa ye tu ya na se wi a afa ni aba ba dwene sika no san se nipa nkwa
wow very interesting nana enti mo kan chere me say mame oto nkan wo kan shi sisi no hu dodo no betumi aba
pepepe. It's say Uba Great Kingdom Medical Hospital. You can say your health is our priority. Into no say eba consultations. Say Obeka say ebia just ebia ye wo je want to one kwan wash on debida. E Great Kingdom Medical Hospital de. Say Uba hon kwa de any ayi or how bia ekoso uni pedrem say typhoid say yare ben o de boso anase hu say uni pedrem krampo enkoyiye emmawa na ehia so betutu anamo e de aba Great Kingdom Medical Hospital esane say ye a doctor for ekuku damfo a won atwe ni won eja nimdie kese aba ebe boa ema obi biara ho ayede atono ye consultations inso fi ho a ye sanso was surgeries ayeye they were general surgeries any type of surgery biara doctor kacho so beye ebia unni jidi wo hospital bi mana so do ho be kwa akodoro akoye sa surgery na ena no pe ye ma watene nka say Great Kingdom Medical Hospital de say wo ba surgery biara ye ho ye plastic surgery nyina na say make a plastic surgery me jidi say ye nuano me a watene nka no pay no
anopo obi bisa me
what you say
obi catch me direct say me fa ne mra na sisi ade wo hu se ba be ye wa ha oni squad be ko sa omo take ni ba e dey sana me na manage
enkodu yi
wow ye ma ho
me sort out
sound
e be twitwa ne ma bobɔ ne ma so
madam fu bi me nua be ma po the garden ayaba na opeso hu sa de we enti me mejo na na chese
any problem kra we bo number no tuja no
okay enti etiefo ne adofo no number na me de tuja but modern natural senior erin den erin free with team and say erin yirao ne di kan 053 084 8502 053 084 8502 and I say 054 264 96 and that's over to himself for 059 372 2619
okay enti se me boss bi opa dia na chese yenoma ye wo aso ani truth yare nyina ebetumi aba yenoma ye she glasses te semia ye pese ye check ye eyes nyina ebetumi aba yenoma ye se ye sinya ha ye kakai na yentumi na ye sine mutokura aba ni na ye betumi aba okay yenom so ye pese ye x-ray scan ni ECG nyina ebetumi aba okay yenom so ye hia ye awo fertility hu komo nyina ye ba mbeje ye sanetinen okay sanetinen
ade ba kwa downstream
edia
Dr. Mufaye ni pebia wodwen ni pa ho pa ena ye hwe ye ya ayo ma fefra ejumenti no eya ANC kona no pa na ye na eye den pa ma nti aye nhihye ye sesa oba 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. ye wo ANC clinic nti se wafa ye funu na sa no pa no ntimi mba hospital a bra Oba Great Kingdom Medical Hospital from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. ye be show and at the end then say Sundays a free consultation.
Wow.
Enti sa uba untia she.
Kwesi ade bia untia kapre.
For every Sunday.
Oh yeah, every Sunday. Senior
consultation no 2 p.m.
free.
Oba untia she. Oba ye wo mamunti. And ye ye
wow.
Enti the yes sir wo mo wane say sa umpom enya wo yia wo de bra Great Kingdom Medical Health Center.
Na boss ba kwa de betwa to no. Emema no. Low sperm count. Boss ya yehwehwe mu bebre nanse ya wo bebre abehwe DNA be ya wie na
challenge akenye ya
chese emema no
ka beki mu
emema no enya mana boss
I mean cancer but as they make no hemeni ba
emema no ka ho ya ye check ye sperms no say emu ahoden te say
ye de enima ne say
it will be say eno ano no
oh okay
see nanu he video ba ko bi yese papa ne maame na wo 4 ena maame na film afi okọ check in kwala phone nyina ba ko kra anya ne ma ena ode aba ko ne na so no wo bro maame no say yo how keke Brab Kingdom Medical Center near show. Was a normal so near Babetsna for a long period of time. Now, Sebron in the compem. Now, Bema for whom you Momo Trafa fan say, and I am no just also a problem. It's a member and the woman tell me on more problem with one more sperms or will lose sperm counts. We walk around with Yakudu autonomy again. Patronra Great Kingdom Medical Hospital. Okay. Yabeshana Maniama. Okay. Akoye numbers in the woo screen as yes. It's Oyemon the last time. Oh, Oyemon the last time, yes, uncle. Yes, sorry. A crop on football, my uncle. Sana me board numbers. Me person me dia de ba ko kan ho. Wo hwe yen lab sa. Wo so to me call ayaresa bia bi na ya tro lab ma je se wo fi ayaresa bia ho esan call baby foforo ansa we ti me akọ. Wo pesa ade no ho. Me dwakra. But Great Kingdom Medical Hospital abe. O se adie biara e de stress e ba wa kwa wo biara no oriye fi wo. Into ba Great Kingdom Medical Hospital. Lab bia wo be ye se ye DNA. Ode missy say Oremba Hospital keke ore nantu so be lab oba ye be yama lab doctor beka chose na kwa ya receive obeka say oh lab we dey e be 24 hours answer Great Kingdom end 24 hours esan say ye machines na ye di adwuma no what to upon wow what say aha intino
bonamba cinema na ye fancy
okay inti me bonamba ni bio me patch of a pen natural 053 084 85 02 054 264 96 and that's 059 372 2619
Great Kingdom. Your
Great
health
Kingdom. Wow.
Is our priority.
Your health.
It's our priority.
Now, what I say, now, so they say Kingdom no suguso. Eguso. And the pharmacies nearby.
Many be wo.
Oh, boss, we made the amount.
Me that say. Radin show. Bet man time na me no.
Oh, but we no anopa. Area when it is dido.
It me points here me to ko bubu bi.
Oh, no na boost immune system no.
Okay.
Cause Ghana for per was me pesa chine bi me ya rate me money ade. Na me for we ma God Kingdom the same power.
Farmer God na ya no on power capsule. We a power capsule. What the ma God na ya ba. Farmer na empower na bi. The man no or your corporate affairs manager e wo to. What you say? Nti man no adwuma. Cause na stress na no de. Oh ade no. O prepare.
Ti boss wife you ofia we ye tremendous no we know the be man no
okay
okay
na won and me bobo we no obubo we okay nice one na dia
na wifi fa yefuna na wa ba Great Kingdom
na set I got them so do yade pa ode me some cancer say ntina me say mema Becky Asho eti Becky be show Great Kingdom Becky be show any problem why Becky be show pa better sepa all right enti a Great Kingdom Medical Hospital and you know mo AD and commono efa a hospital no so like they said no a hospital a edimu ye pa I mean o share omo obie no o share sinisi ekoye machines go hono nya machines ke 20 ba cho ho man dwindwin biom enka se unya hospital papa bi anko hospital papa esesa woko na wokoje ayaresa pa de Great Kingdom Medical Hospital honum ena wonsa ebeka hospital papa na wo so wetumi akọ na akọhwe wo hu ewo honum enche na ye share discussions na se Gordon Mahamaya ba corporate affairs officer emato abatina se osanso government spokesperson ma the NDC and I feel so Jeffrey Okansi Kabote Revenue Mobilization Africa ono so betina se then Cornelius Owusu Asare ono so communication team member ma the MPP no sanso PA personal assistant ma the acting national chairman of the MPP and also Ebetina Senafi no yede daka nyina ahihye so amount na fe yahwe de eko ene de eben nyina 39 minutes into 8 a.m. Now Massa Wood from Kumasi Bantama says that the good people of Ghana voted for the NDC to protect the territorial integrity of the land, only for them to take opportunity to indulge in the total destruction of our forests and water bodies. Currently, illegal mining is getting worse under this government. Hashtag Baumia Twasu 2028. And then regards to Honorable Sampine, the National First Vice Chairman, hopeful on Osonedia or the Ebaye Enonom. Now this one, Teacher Bonti Asante Achim of Fwase, he says, good morning, Mr. Preko. Good morning to you, Teacher Bonti. I say, no wonder that Ashanti region is leading in terms of land destroyed. Happy birthday to my lovely one, Millicent. She's +1 today, so happy birthday to you, Millicent. This one is coming from Teacher Bonti from Asante Achim of Fwase. Medasepa teacher, you come on. Bukaila eso edenedia ba Mukaila Jonas Adia inside Kerry, aka where is the 24th economy, 24-hour economy? Yes, sorry. I said the MPP is really endowed with brainy and resourceful people. It is a blessing for the party to see a beautiful, strategic, strong woman, Honorable Vera Oye, vying to lead the party as our next national youth organizer. This is historic. Therefore, urge the rank and file of this great tradition to consider voting for her to symbolize that gender is now balanced, just like the NDC brought a female vice president. Honorable Oye can do the job better, so let's give her the chance. I will support her, so join the chorus. On Sonedia or the Ebaye Enono. Mesha Sienafi Ora Gordon Atnase. Na yemfa enhyehyɛ so ɛwɔ hɔnom the other colleagues ni na ba na yatoa so keep bringing your WhatsApp messages and also text messages na no patch of ni na bra making kind ni na ɛso amount na yahwɛ the ɛkɔ nyina. Now Yom Herbal Lotion as a main cancer will say when it comes to pain to adwemu kope Yom Herbal Lotion ni bi na beboa pa de hia ne se odi betwitwi baby a eye wo ya ne so say ye headache, say ye cold, say ye stomach cramps, say ye sciatica pains, say ye pains from stroke, say ye rheumatism pains ni nyina me patcho o nerve problem bibia Yom Herbal Lotion ene tese wo koto ewo dwama so ewo baby bia ko na ko pe bi to na fe also tobi na fa ko fie eho hia eye dra sebi esefata se wonya bi ewo wo ho dan ne dan nyina se na beboa ama watumi ahwe ho yie pa. Yom Herbal Lotion eye dro stronko me na daw eye dra esefata se wonya bi na wo de ko eye wo pains nyina ekro eso aye obia na pacho wo de bi efa so a me na daw ekro no ebewu anini nyina ebekọ ama wo hu kra biom ene ntino ma wo pains nyina no fatwitwi the omo kan say wo de fatwitwi so keke enye edura wo de twitwi obi entumi mben wo ehwam bibia eso eye kama obenya e wo pharmacy bia and afi so eye herbal shop bia no wonsa ebeka bi mo kuma se no monko eye Misty Herbal e wo Ashtown monsa nko eye Freddy Men's Ashtown na fe so no mo ashama no monko Ekus Pharmacy e wa ashama na fe so edukrum for monko eye information center no I ben Presby Church no anase Energy FM no monsa ebeka eye Yom Herbal Lotion ni bi e wo hona mo so mo yusu na aboa mo yie pa opese woni mpemfo edin koma from 0244 730295 0244 730295 and I so 0302 94 5146 0302 94 5146 na woni eye Yom Herbal Lotion for Indi and Common 43 minutes into 8 a.m. What in morning bibi aboko there
morning bibi aboko na so
e there dey say anya me do me ho yen kakra kra eguso ankasa eguso ejuma mboko
bi
nice you been come they are share their course so we'll touch on the Sona. People have said that it has been the same, nothing has changed. They feel that nothing has been done clearly. Of course, among for Edika, some Bekasa. Sasu Nebi Muso say the Ura John Mahama NPP so I no so no very very
John
good
Mahama,
John Mahama
any
NDC I no a BNC da and it is still moving on and all that but yen shasi any common because you from the oil and ne afe so fango hun komudie e basa na Middle East wansem and necessary ye minim se wate the ekoso e Middle East and then the issues of oil so there a kanwa nature say akan bibiabi the issue of say Africa should embrace itself showed Middle East in Yamana Kosono a co-extension part there by hydrogen MPA and then all the oil blocks in Ina have told us that we have 5 weeks and above Honoma Sebi to the Dempa a bit to me at the Anantica Krato timer a bit to me who say be Adena form and answer and bar form. Others have also said that we should embrace ourselves by latest by April. We should be seeing high rate of oil and I say fango na ebabeton ekostro so obviously niema sebi amama bi ahihye biano ebe hadwene kakra it will tweak it. Others have also said that listen, the NDC should not come up with any excuses to come and tell us that Middle East in Tokwa Abbey momo be kanche say eno na ama omo economy no entumi engina na nanu bi etwa mu no omo de COVID and na Ukraine Russia the same campaign e ka kire say enya de a eko enye yemfan for Ukraine Russia enya no na ama economy no aye de aye no yeni nkomo the emphasize issues but in the first place it's still are we safe with abandon say so you knew why you okay
Kojo,
yes sir
and that was na with you for no afrefoni na and I'm in chairman MD Mr. Edmond Combat Esquire and the Deputy MD Alhaji Mustafa Abubakar Batalema bibi omo bia no within chair mo drew e de emawo ewo hono Kojo before I call assembly so personally I've always said this thing about the minority leader, if your memories will set you right, that he always mislead the minority.
I think you said it.
Yes, severally.
I remember.
That and yes,
you were too hard on that.
And yes, on your brainy, and then yes, or your bad material. But I told you, say, position or modern air bo Siciano. The timing is not good for that position at all, because this is the time my MPP here will be obey so sober. Now wait me, I bring it back the lost hope from the people of Ghana towards the party, because Omufia Benwanasono, it is less than 2 years, and the pain I take the people of Ghana through for the past 8 years. No, we have still not forgotten. One DDEP eka no obi a nam ne so a DDEP ne maame ne papa ne nana ehwere ne nkwa no sa ne pakro no ni renfi o. The collapse of the banks are man ne some first degree holders, masters, PhD holders enam kwan ho a omo etonton niema. They've lost their jobs just because of one governmental policy. Omo renfi o. So you are aware, they have not forgotten. So this is not the time I hear an oppositioner. He was so wicked for the past 8 years towards the people of Ghana to be doing that buga buga. Then in America, the American. You see, the day I'm Peniko kind sooner, the minority leader stood on the floor of Parliament. It created an impression, say, the ongoing police recruitment, meddled with some corruption. And I'm to the extent, say, company or more responsible. And I did contract na mawo no osusu say abemum penyifuo bi associated with that contract and ameboa and making openly to the whole world. But you see, Abainu for the past 1.5 years has not recorded any single scandal. So it is becoming very difficult for the opposition to find something to taint the government with. And in the omune namna omo hwehwe scandalous event and activities, even though they are not getting it, they are forcing things that are not scandalous to sound as if it is a scandal. Like Cocoa Board, for instance, the day of call Parliament, Ekoshe Sash, few days on that very day, Mekai
Abujinapo, part of the debate, I refer to Ivory Coast. So we have the same economic structure, the same population, and everything with Ivory Coast. About the same Ivory Coast, airton mukoko around 3,000. Now airton yen 2,000. And the same world market reason, Ivory Coast is selling their cocoa around 1,226 Ghana cedis. That's what converted on currency in back Ghana. On 1,226 Ghana cedi. Ghana ye toy and cocoa fee and cocoa for 2,500 and something. So what is their narrative now? I don't know ashamed now. You get my point? I don't know ashamed now. Where there is no scandal, you don't force there to be there when there is not supposed to be there. So what is their narrative now? Inti Minister Muntaka went to Parliament together with majority leader. Ekache speaker say the NDC ayetia bengu asondeno. We are not ready to meddle our governance with corruption. In the allegation na afenyo ayeno, ye refer to privileges committee. Na onko substantiate the reason why Oka say it has been meddled with corruption and the body responsible for the recruitment, you know, abamu penyifobi and a shasano. Because of his nature, the arrogant nature of him, he stood on the floor and said, say, only problem, yeri fair. Say, mutaka per se yeri fair ko, oba refer ko. Now, more things are, he doesn't want to even talk about it.
But that doesn't describe him as arrogant.
No, very arrogant, because you see, I mean, I'll tell you what I'm saying.
It's too harsh.
I will show you why I'm saying it was an act of arrogance. Because Endra Wasamba back to Parliament, Abe apologize to the majority. Yet, a day before Endra, no catch the USA for 99 say, the majority should even be careful for saying, say, you refer assembling privileges. Na niemo owo ni koto kumunu, so oka se opie oyaba, abaye neni mbeye time. That means, say, he knew he didn't have any evidence, but arrogantly, he was speaking as if he had evidence.
But what if he wants to let sleeping dogs lie? No, appropriate time, he will come with all the evidence. Because I heard him say, even his constituency, Krano, people were having that same issue.
At that point, he was even calling for them to go to conclave.
Yes.
Conclave.
Yes.
And the majority cast said, yeah, go conclave. Because if he needed it to be said in conclave, he should have from the word go requested for conclave. Unfa assembly be to go in wie. Na yenka say yenko nenko hwehwem na onka say yenko conclave. What are you saying? He got feared because from privileges committee, he would have seen what will happen. Let's stop this kind of because who making false allegation near the equal privileges as a leader. There are sanctions that will come with it. What I'm trying, the embassy can say, Afenyo is not helping the MPP. Continuously, his actions and inactions keep denting the image of the MPP. Because I name away, and I expect it from the ordinary members. Nanka or no abedino my name why then apacho. It is not for him. But that said and done, he should just learn a lesson from that. It is not every day that you hear propaganda with everything. He is a leader. Okay. Now we are going into the Middle East issue.
Yes.
It is just unfortunate the AC in our AC. And it's also unexpected. However, Abaya John Dramani Mahama Edano, together with ne appointees, so far, I assure the people of Ghana say there is no cause for alarm. The regulator, National Petroleum Authority, Amayati as say, we have some reasonable amount of reserves. For instance, about diesel, you were about 5.8 weeks, which is eventually about 6 weeks reserves. and it was 7.8, also approximately 8 weeks for PMS, which is petrol, that ebetimi aboa.
What's a petrol or
petrol 7.8, which is virtually about 8 weeks, and diesel I think 5 point something. But when you do the approximation, it's about 6 weeks. About 6 weeks. So I assure you and say we're looking at numbers of reserves are here ebetimi sustaining the system. We are also looking beyond in case the issue travel beyond the anticipated weeks the reserves can cover. What then happens? 2 days ago, Minister Nankasa convened a meeting between MPA, BOST, and Seaboard, which is the Chamber of Bulk Oil Distributors, because we imported more of the finished petroleum product. It is for us to jaw and see how Ombetimi are bringing on board more of the finished petroleum products. Said beyond what MPA, MIRT will be able to have more. So he has admonished them to keep more reserves to make sure even travel far, ebetimi ehudi shocks no. About BOST, BOST, our main mandate is to store Ghana's strategic stores when it comes to oil and gas. So they were also part in the meeting, or they were also stakeholders in that particular meeting. They said so catch the boss ni na so no waka the actually one just to make sure that they will be able to not to sway so much from their core object, but to be able to do some of the things that they need to do, because in times like this, NMI establish a BOST so that Ometimi keep Ghana's strategic store in terms like this, or in situations like this, no. Omutimi take the shocks for the country. So the government is being proactive.
Okay.
The government has been very proactive, and I want to believe, you put all measures in place to the extent, travel beyond the expected number of days, weeks, or months. The impact will not be that dire on the ordinary citizens. We should not be worried. Too much worried. There was a very competent government in place. We are foreseeing the circumstances, and that is why all stakeholders time to time Asia. And we also know the refinery companies, which is Centio, Aquaba, Platinum, and Tor, also put in place all the necessary measures to make sure you better meet the demand as well. However, we very well the crude necessary and sana the refineries will be able to do what? To refine. Until you're looking at both sides, both the production side and the finished product side, as well, so that at least together and you better me hoodie shots. However, as I said earlier, this issue was unexpected. But the SEA who said, Kojo, this geopolitics will not end today. It can only reduce or come down. So this is the time, I must say, we should all be interested in our own. So because interested in our own, I mean the Ghana's foremost refinery, which is Tema Oil Refinery. Because it will be able to be able to provide for the domestic market. Because as we speak, in 2026 object, and they say you best start a new refinery, and the capacity is going to be 100,000 barrels per stream day, together with the already existing 45,000 barrels per stream day. So eventually we are looking at about 150 to 160 barrels per stream day, because the current capacity, we intend to move it to 60,000 barrels per stream day. Until you begin 100,000 as part of the 2026 object of the company, 100,000 barrels per stream day. Okay. And we will need governmental investment.
Okay.
You get the point. And when I make Kasawa, other sister station, I was saying that COVID has come to teach us a certain lesson in how, as I say, you manage your economy. so that in an event where a pandemic falls on the world, we will not find ourselves wanting. Maybe for a very long period of time, 2019 and the experience a pandemic. And at least we must learn a lesson from it. So that in an event pandemic sambe sibium no, ya mambe ma reasons why we yesi. It is a lesson to us. Likewise, their AC in the oil prone areas. No? It is also a lesson to Ghana, say, let us add value to our raw materials. And in this sense, I mean the crude oil production, ye produce or Ghana. No? If previous contracts, previous arrangements, and make it provision, capturing in Tema Oil Refinery, that they can refine and do what is expected of us to do. I think this Middle East issues should make us to reorient ourselves and also really look at young contractual agreement in this energy sector to make sure say you have no more focus on making Tor be the Tor we always thought it should be. You get my point? Now you're having more investment in this. Let's channel the local crude to the oil refinery. Okay. And also, Kojo, the last point.
Yes,
when you an opportunity as the African, like a continent, for us to be ready to support ourselves. Because most times, even though we are trying to be a united Africa, but you could realize that it doesn't work the way we expect it to work. And oil is a very, very critical commodity in every economy in this world. It is, yes. So this is the time, as I say, Africa, especially the African countries, discover oil in commercial quantities. This is the time we need serious collaborations. Because imagine if as the Hamas has been closed, I don't know if they have closed it, as the Hamas have been closed, the Strat Hamas, where vessels,
Homos.
Yes, Homos.
Yeah.
Where the vessels pass So you can just imagine, say, if it is closed, where would the vessels pass?
All right.
You may have the cash,
but
the means may not be there. But if in Africa or the African countries where we have discovered oil in commercial quantity, proper collaboration. It wouldn't matter the effect of this geopolitics. What is happening?
We'll be fine.
We'll be able to feed each other with what we have, and we'll be fine.
Okay.
So this is the time I will call on the African leaders to strengthen our already existing collaboration in times of this oil and gas business or oil and gas production. Let us be there for each other so that what is happening, we don't have the actual or the full effect of it. Because inside Nigeria, they are producing in large quantities. Ivory Coast producing in large quantities. Ghana producing in large quantities. So we should be able to touch base with each other so that we bit maboa. But no cause for alarm. That one I can assure you.
Okay, all right. And I say Gordon Mahamaya, Corporate Affairs Officer, Mato, and Officer Government Spokesperson at the NDC, and he attending Kana Cornelius Owusu Asare, our communication team member, and Officer PA to the acting national chairman of the NPP. So at Nase can we not remember Cornelius. So this one's from teacher Kojo Preko or say the Iran-Israel-American war. What can Ghana do to avert the fallout from the ongoing war to mitigate fuel price hikes as world crude oil prices shoots up? It is a bloody lie to blame the Iran-Israel-American war for our economic crisis like what our then opposition leader John Dramani Mahama said in March 2022. I repeat, no room for any excuses because Ghana is immune to external issues. Israel and Iran are very far from Ghana. Nothing has happened though, and our president must pay our cocoa farmers and then put a stop to Galamsey activities too, because it is getting worse. My regards to Honorable Prof. Christopher Meyer Kumfi and then Honorable Martin Uti Jakon, the local boy, and ne Omo Maakye na medase. Cornelius, Mamintio, 10 minutes on this Israel-Iran American tension in the Middle East, the effect on the continent, and how Ghana is supposed to see to this tension na ekoso ewohono.
to start with, make us say from a bonnet chair, say, and my late kakra.
No problem.
So many can say penifum someone out far now seeing him. Mama chakakra. Memfa a can say I said kakra and chance my ET4. Say one my quara say to me soon. Me den chance my in your boss say chamabuti. Anna all the can say and penifum more MPP, especially the next coming president. Alhaji Muhammadu Belmia. The Danasi say nam ni initiative kesi or the buy a year good for oil no abwa ma enemy no kase NDC for ehu no mo toaso. Now when you say ade bako a I will flash it very fast and say is there NDC no am say entasentase achiomo. And since you don't know, say, I did be a paper be okay, they need to rebrand it. So good for all your number 2 years. Man, a new name. Now, acquire say, for praising farmer, Alhaji Muhammadu Baumia, say, and then nam the swa, ama omotua and on paper be on the number 2 years old. I think, sir, it is about time I was say, Ghana, you know, say, governance is by is continuity. The going concern concept. I say, it's me, you say, minimum better sadi way, papa. Na memfa accident from past government so amaboa na dey ehye papa bi edi agu akomen so dey yeso e beto aso enti me take that note no onia let me state a bit briefly me nua ka say me hu so wakasa bebre enso ne kasa ni nyina no ekoko wia ne say opese ye momo na enuma bi a omo kan ye amote kire omo ho eye 2020 2021 no e me ye nkoka bi ti say me no ka say city news. John Dramani Mahama say Middle East conflict could hurt Africa economics. You see, what started baby din hwa kwakoshe. Say the incompetence level now or started 2012 no. Or person san social ase biem. Na ye person maneti ase say enya adwuma. Say or say Ghana external shocks entimi kanyen dia ye panichao. A free Ghana echo Ukraine is about 8,000 kilometers away. And almost yan kanyen. If you also call Iran, it's about 9,460. And it's not to me and kanyen, away soon to me kanyen. What I say? And ye pay this for chow. Or making sure say Ghana ya hun kwachire. Already quite a shot said that. Ye perceive become more stress. Because men can say teachers ye ntuamoka. Nurses work to your 14 month allowances. Ya gba go ebuka dia diliti. What you say? Enti ya panichao. Amane ma stress ni nya more. Men can say electricity ya shutu 30%. Water 15%. Ama enyuma egu drastically. What you say? And all koto lighter. Ucha one light nasa. Enti ya panichao. On should make sure say this thing na air cost no a money associating with whatever is happening between the Israelis and the Iran. Okay, now what is the effect? Ebeba. As we talk now, Iran for us shut it down. Omo you can say oil processing omo shut it. Saudi Arabia one of the best leading oil producers no yakọ bomb reserves no omo refinery no biggest refinery no omo ko bomb ho what I say ana omo create be say entrance no sea no baby vessel be betimi afa omo so omo block ho but mete enu news me say the US are saying say bema can say escort what person do no be mama escort but as to say safe no and no see another problem. You see, so this is the reason why our MPP we were saying say Asemba, let us deal with the issue. Let us deal with the issue. You who say and no more say yeah service afrache e betimi hayen mini anom ejina ka say there be it's got nothing to do with Ghana. Nene uta say we should come together and yehu so omani eden omani ayedin emre to ye no yes mum nya yemra yem consensus as Ghanaians because septafrache e ka unantia na ka to enti ka MPP for you aben mo no na ka me nua gyan ka say da bi da eye incompetence level eye de ben de ben ene edu mo so amo se yamra together yemeka den eden ye no woka enti die pa say ka chen dis for ne say omo hwe ti say me no ka say enra ya tofo mu enra chi ya tu mu enti no doesn't mean say eye Muhammad na me ya tu mu ana. We should ask ourselves this question. And I keep saying, say, there are certain things, say, Nyankopo ye wadom. Now, oba government na say ekoye mawa. So je praise this man hododo. If we say one, oyo no, enya na wutum, and enya na woteso. Say, a judge maso, eteswa, ana wunya ho benefit. And luckily for the MPP, as at that time, a koya copy $120 per $120 per barrel. And obviously, it will affect us. You can't, and this was said debit that due to incompetence level. Now, you see, I'm not say a shooter ko 80, first name 45, and they go 60. A shooter ko 80. You see, of course, a ko 80. You see, me no say ya two form and no on betum. So what are we saying? Say a true incompetence level. Entina no ecosrana and external shocks. These are some of the questions that we should begin to ask ourselves as a nation. Now, or can be FR a year oil refinery be? Unya sobe kaya a year the na aduda ko ekufa do so. Omode sign contract bi omode new oil refinery for be company be buy what as at that time, the oil refinery, if it is active, a bet refinery 60,000 barrels per day. But the new contract nearby, almost building, is about 100,000.
No, which one?
Oh,
sent you.
Yes, 100,000.
No. Sent you is not doing 100,000. Sent you is not doing 100,000. That one, let me first. Sent you is not doing 100,000.
Only be. Only trotto.
No, I'm only telling you.
Oh no, trotto. No.
What
I say?
Sent you is not doing 100,000.
Sent you
is doing 40. Tor's capacity is even more than that of...
No,
I'm not doing my
or say just education purposes.
No, because these things are allowed.
It's not allowed. Please,
they are doing how many barrels?
I'm saying that Tor's capacity is even more than that of Centio.
Okay.
Centio is doing 40,000 barrels.
Okay.
Tor's capacity is 45,000.
Okay.
So I'm saying that I don't know the contract you are referring to, but as we speak, Tor's capacity is even more than that of
Centio. There is a contract which I will make sure that I'll give you the information later. Yeah. I'll give the information later. But I know certainly that there's a company that the MPP brought. Okay, no, they are supposed to set up an oil refinery. About 100,000 barrels per day. Okay, which means that contract.
There is nothing like that.
That's what I say. Okay, me say I will make this thing and I'll send it to you. Like next time when I come here, I'll bring you the fundings. Okay. And to Sonoka say that's not something like that. Me na mashe. And Timpatu Yedina Menkasa. And you know, since I can be good so me can unia. Me panichao. And you ma extatia ebo bobano. Okay. Yem pese NDC for Edward Wako from say due to external shocks in Tinaba. If you say you catch it omo. You catch them say for example cocoa who yene eba ya omuntu Mr. John Domani Mahama aka Kelentry. Also ontua. Afi de koya was say Ivory Coast for and atomo dia so which is not true. And also ye bayama ye establish a fact say it is not true. Say Ivory Coast for atomo mo yiso. Ivory Coast for atomo omo cocoa so burning on the next cocoa season. Dia beba no the price but last one was you do it's the same price which is even higher than Ghana's own.
No, but I'm also sure that we too, if my memory serves me right, what they said was that the ones ahead of us,
that is it,
right, will be sold at 2,005. But the ones that are already gone on contract that we're going to pay you the 3,600 on sold, it is still maintained.
Okay, if let's not admit is what you're saying.
Yeah.
December, Sekanakoi. January, Sekanakoi. February, Sekanakoi. What are you saying? What are you saying?
Sikana Nko doesn't mean that the contract doesn't stand.
Wait, the fact of the matter is Sikana Nko. Even as we talk now,
but you are talking about the price.
Me name someone to but they are going to pay that 3,000 agreement, right? Even though Sikana Nko, they are still going to pay that amount.
If they are going to pay that amount, then praise the Lord.
Yeah.
If they are going to pay that amount that you claim or that he claims, then praise the Lord.
Okay.
But me, I am certain say claim to ontia
contract. Oh, sign it.
So what?
Okay. So
what has he? At the end Mahamana, any NDC, Amotro, any senior emu my effort. Yet what has he? Me no ka say, almost a bobby bre so. Next form some mamo, a can't say a Freeport on by a could saying. Most a can't say Ubetria a year a Ubico Investia, Ubet Uko or call of 100 Ubetria. After the Koya say, Utria. Name Mutria near the Usikan Yamau. Now, Sebeta Flat, minimum for Camsipiami. Minimum for Unia Kameka.
But those monies were paid, right?
Who better can't answer? What trivia will run with you? I see Usika Yabel. Now, come minimum for Camsipiami. Son of Macache. Come who ye? Aquana enrollment will room. No, rather than the university will provide the list of the people item on my admit, okay, in the admission, you know. Not come the list number so level 100 for no or maybe at 3,000 you know cost ASA normally pay directly to the account. Yes, na say no yes mom kono kotua wotua wia ansa no ma process e dey scan their common university for no na minimum fo a kam si piame
okay. But let me push you a little on this one. People have said that these are not two platforms. These are different platforms where one will want to use and make it look like, okay, these were two countries that were fighting. These two countries, one was, yes, major oil field, which was even taking it from even the same Middle East, as against the whole Middle East that really serves the country, serves the world. And also, this our problem whereby if you look at the link and the study, it tells you that maybe Adenis Air Conede Obia Hubeka as against two countries are now largely the world was not at a halt. This one can put the world at a halt. So people are like, why are we comparing a Middle East whole tension as against two countries that were fighting?
You see, Unia, I think back what I always say a cow nantia. The moment I aka these powerful countries, I am here the world leading. The world leading oil producers. So what I say, okay. Almost also know, almost very influential when it comes to economical discussion. You see, if there's a new and kofu we eti ebomwa, automatically no, okay. Menu me for a trotro. Okay. And I say we can't submission, no, also the world will come to a halt. In fact, it has started coming. The storm has started. Now, you see, when you can the word proactive be. You see, if you want to be proactive, Unia, you don't be proactive using 1 month reserves as proactive measures. It's very sad to use the word proactive when we can only boast of about 1 month to 2 months. 1 month to 2 months reserves.
Maybe a question.
1 month, 2 month reserves. Okay, and we name this proactive. When another country can boast of about 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years reserves. So this you compare the level of incompetence and the level of unproactive and the level of know-how.
Okay,
you understand? They need to catch the Ghana for.
Yeah.
See and say, Obia emfa entuma emuniyem. If you say, unfortunately, no, ke MPP na ke waswa will have dealt with this nicer, and we have dealt with this in a very nice way. But onyankopon or boss no or person or compare COVID the buy. No or compare. Sisi ya atoranchema ebe to Ghana. No compare. Now we are Ghana niya. Ususu na wohwe. Say we be mutena fie 10 months ayen tuyomoka. Ebi musu June can say COVID time ebi mutena fie almost 1 year ye tuyomoka. No production was going on, but they were paid. Production is going on and they are not even not paid. Okay. What you say? So these are certain things that we should weigh to see say yes or minor high in a or minor channels are parties no high do minor channels are what mean manage it mission and crop for so ye. All right.
My Roberta na fe me comedy man for na fe beto sisi here na me no we yes.
Say betna hanomwa. You people should put us to strict proof. Kojo me no kasi. Are you not aware that government has paid over 3 billion Ghana cedi to the licensed cocoa buyers? Are you not aware?
Yeah.
Into a trial catcher say, John Mahama own tia. It tells you he doesn't read. And I say, your money book, note. So even if the thing doesn't exist, if the thing is even moot, crampoa, he is still repeating it. Kojo? No, it is sad. No, sometimes I am here because now I say you need the ayeka. And Crawford you told me cocoa. You 3.62 billion Ghana cedi. The amount, yes or no?
Yes.
So you sit and come and say own tia. I beg of you. I respect him so much. A very good friend of mine said, a classmate. He was a very intelligent guy. He shouldn't allow politics to destroy his intelligence. He shouldn't. Because your mama has paid. So you say so own tia, I said that's not.
Receive your payment.
So your point is that but your point own tia.
Own tia
is different from what TB. That is the point. So Namiadum Kojo mini hanuma.
Yeah.
Anka wa tuegu. Wait. Kojo 2. Year to aba 2024. Anameboa. Tertiary education. Omuko school dabe is not September. And year to aba December 2024. Anameboa. So before I ever swear John Mahama in, not first years we were already in school. They went to school under MPP. Yes or no? Into January, yes swear John Mahama in. Now mofra ne tia. Fees in dada in September, anameboa. And or say, because we're Tuyano, he will refund the money to you. But to refund the money, schools now mayeng list. Yet, individuals no conco verify on details to show say they exist, anameboa. Because we have lived in ghost names in this country. In the tertiary schools now mayeng list no. Also, your student no. Say unim say who school go and verify yourself anameboa so that yen to scam ma ghost. Kojo, what is so prudent than this? What's because on king can onimo only say first years no they go school during their time, but okachira will say they paid before. John Mahama that time no a flag bearer no nanka we tuya wana. What are you saying? So please let us learn to be truthful. First years you better one entered under your time. And so yes swear John Mahama in 7 January 2025. Or your big friend Kobaka said you didn't enter during his era. Yet he paid them. Because it was a promise. Bonabasu. And stop doing what you are doing.
Okay.
My last point.
Yeah, I'm with my phone, bro.
Kojo.
Yes, sir.
I am not sure, say Obiaka say fuel price na air kosoro no. Israel, Iran. Kojo, point to me any NDC person. He is complaining and pointing fingers to what is going on.
We are warning you people, that's all. It's a warning we are giving you.
Kojo, you see the point?
No.
You see,
I never said so.
I agree with you. Kojo, you see,
Kojo,
I agree with
that's
you.
What I'm saying.
Fuel price, Endra, Ekosro, and Ne Akosro. But you see, Kojo, dear me fair, Nesanya me dene say, it is still better than the amount handing over the Mayeng, irrespective of the situation. Now you talk gallon of fuel. 80 Ghana cedis. 80 Ghana cedis in this country. Irrespective of the price. What better have bo in nano? Kojo, Meno can say, oh, Kojo, Meno can say, Jamaican say, I agree with you, say, prices are costly. We promised better.
Sure.
Better means that where it was, we said we were going to do it better. So even though Endra, Fango Bua Kosrono, Kojo, is this still better or it is worse off what you gave to us?
It is better in our first time. Let's measure about that. It is better when it was 6 cities.
Oh, no, you see, Kojo.
Our first time was 6 cities.
Oh, you see, Kojo.
And your first time, it is now worse.
Kojo,
so if you compare that, what
the better we said we were going to do was in comparison with how the economy was as at the time of election, not 2027. So why are you going to bring 2017 in it? As at the time I got to a ban, we said you have mismanaged the economy. Fuel war has escalated. Mutu abamaya, better.
Now,
and I'm saying that you throw a gallon of fuel.
Who determines the prices of who determines the prices? That's what I'm saying. You should educate them.
Don't worry, I'll go there.
Educate them. Educate them.
Kojo, you see?
That's what I'm saying.
Or making a point, which he is absolutely wrong.
Okay. Which is?
Emra fango bo ewo wiase aman ekofem na yen fango kofem no. We were saying say by the management of the economy. And amana abasa. But when say ne ekosro no, it is also going up. He has forgotten that aside international or world market price, so ukita a good currency in your country, it contributes to either your food or beko suro and beko fem. Why am I saying that? Yeah, imported almost all our finished petroleum products. Yeah. So if your cedi is weak against the dollar, it will contribute to high prices of fuel. So even though fuel can go up, but yet me am I cedi strong against the dollar, we may not feel the impact. So it is not all about necessarily say price ne cost obviously it goes up.
Okay.
But when you manage your cedi very well, you will see that prices world market will be going up. Yet we won't feel the real increase.
Okay.
And notice that ultimately who said I cost you 20%, I cost you 15%. Yet say you 2%, 3% because we have a strong cedi today.
It's wrong.
So please let us learn.
Okay.
But Kojo, you see, I know, just the last point. Kojo, just the last point. You see, just the last point. There is this point I need to make clear. That one, I'll just say it. One, gold board is not the baby of Baumia. The magic gold board is doing today. If that was what MPP were doing, Kojo, we should have felt the same impact. It is not. Don't take what doesn't belong to you. Kojo, me a teacher new. So you are aware.
Yes.
Me real teaching 17 years in it. He should tell me teacher for you do omoka in terms of salary. Are they teachers we came to meet, or they are teachers that have been newly recruited? Kojo, me real school 2009. We remember so I refer to be back pay. Anytime biya you befa employment employees fufuro biya no, the likelihood that about 6 months 1 year na yentua wono has existed in our public sector. It has existed. Those are the people you are referring to. Me try there 1 year 6 months.
Okay.
Na yentua mekaye.
Okay.
But it will come by way of back pay.
All right.
So please let us not try to do politics with everything.
Okay.
You left a government to us under the IMF conditionality. Say every quarter biano yenti electricity boso, and that is what you handed over to us.
It is not
so,
true.
It is true.
It is not true.
It is in the IMF conditionality.
Which page?
Don't worry, I will show you. Before I leave here, I will prove to you that they left an IMF conditionality to us.
Which page?
Quarter biya we needed to increase.
Okay. Beba, Mamen ko Medima for Hombra is 9:29. We here the studios of Kessben 92.9 FM in Accra, and I feel so Kessben TV. So your WhatsApp messages and I feel so text messages in Ampacho Fani in Abraham Kinkaini na Amawahana feed. Opeso Kembiano, Mema Ubibia aso atim. Now this one says, "Bra, yeah from Obuase, yes. I see the level." 200, 300, and 400 students' fees has been increased from 3,000 Ghana cedis to 5,000 Ghana cedis. This is robbing Peter to pay Paul policy from the government or no Sonedia or the Ebaye and this one's moves on to say okay. So Meba now for my making Kandia Kanina as some a bit more for Bibia Bokodia. Nice, yeah, that's the part. Radiatum Kakrakre Guso. Intiwe.
Medase na mamemfa akwanyan so na menchia opani kwankyerefo a wada medima fo eba hospital no Dr. Time da so ene ye mame Time da so esanse ebra onyame ACCC na wo hwese hwan ena metimi eden haban enubna ahye ne nsa na odi asa me manfo yare no ebisi Dr. so na ono nso ata enachi na a doctor for a omunso wo medima fo ba hospital nyina nso no na me encha wono ma anopei nurse for obi biara owo medima fo ba hospital poko ase mayira ena kuma ase ebuwa kwa atwoma agonyina yencha wono ene anopei esanse wono madwuma pa ene adwuma dina wo mo eyede ata doctor chinti ena me no kasai nipa dodo na aba medima fo ba hospital no manya o mayarosa na ebi mu nsugusu ba ejidi yese onyame tumi ni na ho odin so nti na odin nurubra enua ahodo haban ede ahye Dr. Nsa na yekowura mu a yetumi di bia befie abesa nipa biara yare etete no eyare na me no kasai Dr. Wonkran ha se ene ya wada obi biara oba medima fo ba hospital no akwanya wo ho se obeba na yahwewo ni asaw yare na watumi adel ho na sede ye ka tembia ye ka twrosam so kan say yen kai tete atempo no kwan dada no na yemfa so kwan aye na nanom fa so na wonum nyini chaye no yemfa sa kwan ne so eno ntisi na nanom na wonum ye dido na anopa bia wo sabi wo kana hwe no ahwe bi no anom ansakura na ade aduane aka wano na ye ntini num ni nipadua no adwuma no saa de no ene nei sadie ye wokroma yentumi nyenti ena Dr. Time da so say da bi yentena se emma yentoa na nanom wonse do wa bra na nka enubera wose ko eno nti no haban ni nubera no scientifically holistically ye nam so na yetimi aboto ne kama na ye de abadwa man so say ye de ba ye de aba besa yare ye say enye wo sika nti na medima fo ba hospital Dr. Time da so ba ye na emmo yaro senti nti ya ka kire o say ye mfa nkonkogu pharmacy shop esan say de kogu sana say empo no ebere ba so me ye de akogu ho ebere ne nyanso ye say sia no bia wo yare na obekọ a obeto bottles be 50 a eba sa doctor wa gini sika wie so yare na ko yesa anko oni twaka bia but ye say there be to na mona fa yare na bara ya so ye hwehwe oni paduanum ade ne de na ekoso oni paduanum ade ena ye kofare baaya ede sa yare na baaye na ya hwe ni apene poma sibere ni etu ase de afro ni paduanum e wo bra odi sika ketewa bi de ba for the first time organ abako se mo mpacho yare sabia ba ko a oba ye pacho ne card ne hospital card etimi gi ade agi achade e medima for heba hospital e wi ase afana bia hospital bia ni ho a obetimi de na card empo ade akodwa so se me kode aburo ne nkate na kokwa ya totompacho bi nsi da ba medima for ba hospital asinya o second na sane ba ya ebetimi amotivate na akere sa mpa ye dwene ho nti ena doctor ba ye afi bia o che televisions awodo mobile phones afi time da so ba smart rise emoni ade boburuja saoba no ama omo se maame papa kono adi na fa no magiro no medima for ba hospital ntira odwene ho na ho sa mpa o yare na wo so no enya o painting na aba eno ntino men kona ba bia ukọ ya na ka kire o se hey ye ka kire o se for 3,000 Ghana cedis to one son ya show yare and sakura na yatimi yaba on chain patch of dima phone to sa isan se udima phone ya safo rade but oyara for the udima for hwa so beba na yatumi aboa wo na yatreat you kama na me na okasa yi wetumi aba poko asema yira ana kuma se aboa kwa atwoma go school junction nyame aduma on the 20th of April the unborn baby no yeba wo no nyame aduma 20th ntino takwa ndi takwa branch rom nyame adoma bosome nan ne da toso aduonu 20th ena yebie takwa branch rom nyame adoma April bosome dom takwa fo nyina takwa nsayem afemu amo western region western north no dodo na ebetumi afa ho na waba abesa ho yare ewom se taba mia ade barmentena se bia na enya ma wo ho na yare no wanhwe ye yare na amfa nto na nanom wonse do bare sanse wentu ho na montemti na oto na nanom ewonse do nyame adoma by appointment chena pacho obaya make sure say ofre na ubuki time ubuki appointment yema o time yema o number say ebra no beso no obaya na doctor hwe o chena ye afofida Friday na afofida na make ho asem no obepiem ho ai beboa na afa ye tu o ha na se enso atumi ade ama o nti nyame adom o chena number obefre no ubuki appointment with Dr. Time da so 0591 202375 mpacho tini ye pa 0591202375 by appointment nyame adom chana nti ofra appointment nko a bare bia wo man mafa na ba bia wo amana ne ba bia na person ye di nkomo on WhatsApp na no mako a 0244774282 0244774282 and 0500727215 0500727215 these are numbers aba frame di manfo aba hospital no yahwe ni abo no eto how be ase e de free ni peduaram mema ore ho so obi say wonya fatty liver akoba bia ka fatty liver e kan kire say emponom virus infections ahodo ena wanya ana umpo cholesterol no e kosro pa ama wuntin no mu nyina asisi pacho yakasa asem na kire ya kan kire say wo hypertension a bra me ni mafo ya ba hospital bi mpo awo no onyare baro pese en check oni peduaram hwe say wo pomode ne say ne sitie ana o prostate no pese en check o glands na ma so glands no level no aduru say enlarge ana say enlarge ye pacho ni nyina no oba me di mafo ya ba hospital nyese o yare nko a eba so pese en hwe oni peduaram bra pese o to kwan bra wo ko ba bi na en hwe so ha bi wo ho a oba me di mafo ya ba hospital ebebo wakwa ya sabia bi wakwa Texas ahodo bi but ase wo mu no onhso da nyin ni sa bra me di mafo ya ba hospital your machines ahodo nyina wo a ye be hwe oni peduaram ni a check oni ahu sa ampa ni e course no eye sa na tie na sa nye sa na tie ni nyina eye me di mafo ya ba hospital obi wo ya na sabio odware kakra wo se na ho ye ne hene tembia ho hene ena di ajare no obi wo hypertension ti ya na ohota ya ohene bra me di mafo ya ba hospital ni ewe se hypertension na se koko enti na ohona wono ohene na afa ye ntu ose emfa ema o afa mponso no me no ka se me kan kire so obi wo odo ohwa nkrobo obi wo otumi bo akuhu tuberculosis no pacho ayeso akoda bi kura na wo bo wasa bra me di mafo ya ba hospital ya haban ni nubra ene ye de ma ono ye tu o ha na se de afri ni peduanom empempi no na onti se me di mafo ya ba hospital ye ba ye bobo yare akese di no botanical names ahodo and the scientific names ahodo no ye kase ye bobo bi wo kra hwe na pressure na de wato na nanom wonse do but ye say o yare na wo so no oba me di mafo ya ba hospital ye be hwe oni peduarum na ye to ase area ma obi wo kasa ya na empempi no ewom se ye kan no tum de obekasa no ya na ayi kakra be wom de baransa se ye pi ekoboro so na afei sante ne koye bebra bra me di mafo ya ba hospital na ye hwe ne nto ase emfa ema obi nso ho a ya na de nam so ama sabio okasa na enka no wo soro no yese obi ho a odi afachem ontanya ne nan obi ontanya ne nan bia no empempi no ya na nyoma udi ko ni peduarum na stay woni peduarum no entimi mbesene e wa ase ho nkorinti no afe won se na e froba wo soro eno nti no kasa na de sa ohaw no enso e de aba na koko na ohaw bi aba wo tirimu nti e nam so ma sa ohaw no ba ni nyina no ba medimafo e ba hospital e bebo yese o kidney no asa ya kan kiro se o kidney enye yiye bi ma me papa mi ne aba me ma o were ho se onyame ne bo ni padua no nti onyame nim ne wo ni padua no eno nti oba ye den haban ahodo e bebo na o kidney na asa no ye to ase na afi ya maintain ne kama na tumi abo borode ni hina ankasa e kidney duro kese pa baro nim emi booster nyame dua emi booster duro kese pa bare ni o ma ben na o de be fra amonya sa emi booster be bo ama system na tumi akoso ye de si na yakọ ebe ni nkaso na me ka kire o se mema de tambia mema wo ye tire e wo fie mema na wo ye tire wo fie nti bema se wa nhwe ye na akoye mmere wo fie a na de asem de aba afebo nsa wo yiri si abonte na o cheche ne pa o cheche ne pa nyina wo se me de ko no wani e ka o kachiri mpa cho bra me mafo ba hospital ne yamo e ba sa wo yiri si fo ma no pa o wo so mfa nkyerɛ wani nka nkyiri sanse wo gbadwuma watim fifira na dwere dada bema o me masem fo mpa cho o ba me mafo a enye se e be sorosoro enye se e be mu adura wo ye na se da bi ye wo aduro ho a ye powder form ye wo capsules ye wo ne wo betimi asagu anum no awe within 5 minutes o koye adwuma esanso weke oni paduanum na wo so ho atimi ayeden be ma de ensunsuo ma nsa no waham ansa no wasi nsuorum eno nti na wasa yes din sa barakase nchachara no wadi barakase nchachara no obe ma na be ya din sa wudi si os ye je wakumi mpacho oba kasa anyese wakuno na emom eye ne je nko a opani kase ye da asimini ma bo ba hospital ye tena se ne ye betena se o chena da bia poko asema yira kuma se abu akwa atwuma agu school judge ye number de o TV no so omo ba no so de omunim dada na afei na opeso ba tambia ye ba eye kakai ne ye kai o se unyama medimafo but oba ayarasa be yodia. Okay.
Yara semidimafo for any omo 18 common is 40 minutes into a 9 a.m. Ora Godwin Mahamaya ba corporate affairs officer Matona officer government spokesperson Ewufia Hasaso and Cornelius Owusu Asare communication team member of the NPP and officer PA to the acting national chairman of the NPP so Wahanama Tosin. Let me read this one and then I'll come back to you guys. I'll say good morning Mr. Host, please kindly check the month first year university students are admitted to know if they were admitted before or after President Mohammed swearing in into office. On only there or the Ebaye no. Then this one also says that, Kojo, please let the NDC man know that several UCC students have not paid their I've not paid their NDC support fee since last academic year. He should stop the camouflage. Adam said, bring it back again. I mean, I really want to get it back. I'll say, the NPP man, Ghanaians are not fools. We don't eat politics. Tell him. Do I kind of mean to me in have seen different more lies. Al Hassan Musa Bogoso Nidia or de Ebaye and this one says that my name is Isaac Echampon from Tano North District. Please kindly ask the NPP man that so should we vote for Baumia or what? We need to know Cornelius Betchel. And then he says this one is also saying that good morning Mr. Host, tell the NEC man why always telling lies to cocoa farmers. I am cocoa farmer up to now. When you go to PC, what they are saying is there is no money, so he should let us know the time government released that money. And then this one says good morning panel members, let the MPP man know that the lies will never win them power. We know them. They are always they always do jandam. It won't help the nation. They should learn good governance and good God-gifted John Dramani Mahama. This one's from Amos Asin Fosu and Ode we buy. And this one says that good morning. I am Khalifa from Brekum. Please tell the MPP man to get more information on the things that he's saying. Thank you. Okay, on also Nedia or they buy and no. And then let me read this one before I come back to another topic that I want to deal with. Good morning, Mr. Host. What I told is the MPP man saying it appears the MPP has not recovered from their loss from the 2024 election. Tell him that President Mahama paid the fees for tertiary students of 2024 and to 2025 academic year when President Mahama took office on 7th January 2025. The MPP man should stop throwing dust into our eyes. And listeners, this one is from Louise Dabala. Okay, so Louise, thank you so much for the updates that you also given us on this particular matter. 44 minutes into A9. Yentwaso na yenshare the air cost. So our next issue na ebezi hun komono has to do with a government report on the recruitment that was done again within that same permit now between 7th December 2024 elections and all that. I mean, a committee was set up and then the findings came out and the results is what we all have. The person you didn't hun komono esu ye pa. But I say Kessben TV and I feel so DSTV channel 364 Go TV channel 121. Meaning Amasanson for Kojo Preko Dankwah. Let me just start with you, Cornelius, on this issue of government report on the issue of recruitment that were done by the MPP before they left power.
I'm saying to start, according to reporter, the communications department, our presidency at the Bayern, or say 43 reports, different reports, Anna they were supposed to receive, but received 36. So they reported on 36, leaving 7 reports on Monsanyankai. Okay, now according to what they are saying, okay, according to what they are saying, there 17. Okay. According to what they are saying, before on the 7th of December, okay, 28 had commenced the recruitment. Anna, according to the list, about 2,080 recruitment and promotions were done. Anna, 879 were revoked. Whilst 1,201 appointments were left unrevoked. Now, I will lay my emphasis on almost say the whole idea and say recruitment a course a year before January 7th, a course by the past government, no Montiasi. Intino, him. Na who say, Inti Encofona ye far woman. Almost say, fata. Say, I will say a former Jumana. You see, I find this somehow a bit disturbing, Kakra. Say, because for instance, Cocoa Board. Am I here by not opuni afa close about 1,000. Not even one person. And I obey me after say you buy your sake from Cocoa Board. Because I do couldn't more fact and say that's that no more Cocoa Board. You could almost close to about 1,000 people. Oh, Cocoa Board. What I say? Okay.
The whole of 8 years. No, you see, let's put it in the right perspective.
Maybe because it was my mind to ask which year are you dealing with? That we say, maybe now we can or draw attention.
You have the cost. What I say?
Oh, that was God in the moon food that, but to that was.
Or yes, and the boss, no, or slow, and then woman. And it's not medical kind, about recruitment in Inano, according to, if I got it right, it was around 2,080 recruitments and appointments. And 879 the young form. As to the reason why you want form no, so almost certificates nenye. Say a can say almost due process be almost firm na enye and the man state. Me no can say so 18 7 of the reports are other institutions so somebody bano almost family. And I was wondering why they were in a hurry to make such reports and reports nina. So what I say, okay. Now, Mr. a year communication directors, and say, on what merit? Anna 879, you revoke you on contract, any on promotion. On what grounds? I know they want me and can say because of A, B, C, D, T. Anna can say you revoke you on appointment, and so promotion, you teba form, and no want me and can want them. Na me nyame hu ne say omo wo hwem hu say that such number no did not belong to them. That's what I perceive, because when to me and mommy the reason why sir 879 crofo yi one fa bi no promotions one fa more there. Now it tells me clearly say ABR you don't those group of people do not belong to your group. And now where they wo twa omo san and now so omo yi no omo can say omo contracts no revoke ye. Now revoke ye and person ye hu say ade omo nya Ghana for so meet my year adwuma na. And the person what say about 879 no omo send fata. Omo ni family. Omo ye can say omo ye adwuma e dey free omo ye romoma. Et is hankofo nya wapom nya dey akogu fie. Omo ye redundant. Just say omo ntimi nko no ntimi so ma. You see, say, a yama kofi ba. Me just say I'm about a yama no. One say what in your pam sir and as we invoke a year 879 for on documentation. Just because say you don't even know the reason why sir these people were revoked, and I say on my appointment and also on promotion anti miyama. Want me and state. When you are going forward no. Say omo de research no omo kan ye no say ade a papa de a omo say set ade e bo a omo say be nyina ye research. What is research about this? See afa enipa dwumam na say betafra cho say even if see afa on the 7th of December onya Ghana ni say even if onya see afa on the 7th on the 8th on the 9th are you going concern? And it doesn't mean say betafra cho say me yaba abam na mo na mo so mo ba be ye ni yie mo fi si aye bibi enye ya pamo enkrofo bi last elections enye na mo so mo ba be ye reset na ka se ne say komo ye reset ne fa so mo pamo Ghana ni bi on so obe ye adwuma de ahwe ne re ne ma ya wo sa kom so mo kofie ana say obi ni promotion edu de amano no wo ko hwem ka say on sign for test this promotion de ba no eto atwa sign.
Okay.
You see onia ade ba ko a won NDC omo ye no
na fesima me
enya ade a ebeka say omo ye resetting biara eye pure witch hunting of 879 na omo twom bibia sen no eye pure witch hunting omo hwehwe mu ewuhun say sankofo ebi kwampo a they are linked to the NPP and yes ade a ye mom ho nchire omo na say we so ba aye governor so your ba your oba time na so obi aye oba obi aye wunua obi aye wo fa ase de a eba ne sen ana wutimi epam nkofo so mon kofi just because of say you form on the 7th of December na from 7th of December doesn't mean say omo do nya Ghana for omo sen fate so ombe so Ghana na onia dem etimi aka
okay
mama no sini say omonya careful na onkofo na omo invoke om lances eni nyina omo invoke omo appointment no omo sansom from no meya adwuma cause omo ya Ghana for omo se fata say omo meya adwuma da hwem bi no mba.
Okay, all right. But I say, got him about Sisia, na mami we na fe, benfa emra Sisia. Happy birthday to Mrs. Diana Ache Apa and Obrimpon Nyameche Owusu Ampa. Mrs. Diana Ache Apa and Officer Obrimpon Nyameche Owusu Apa. Happy birthday to you. And then a glorious happy birthday to Nana Ajmain to 4 Asante De Wusum Pahine. This one is from the Traditional Council. Nana, happy birthday to you. And then a happy birthday to Obosika, Assembly Member for Beman Kentinka. Happy birthday to you. And then a happy birthday to Juliet. Juliet, happy birthday to you. And then a happy birthday to Gloria Na Lamle Kwakupom from Accra Debbie Avenue. This one is from Bright Tibu. Happy birthday to you. And then a happy birthday to Barbara Ando of ICGC Covenant Temple Kotobabi. Happy birthday to you. And then a happy birthday to Dr. Kofi Giovanni, a student of Page 1 Education Complex Teachman. Happy birthday to you, Giovanni. And then a happy birthday to Evelyn Furiwa of Chobodom Teachman. This one is from Master Gloria. Happy birthday to you. But I say, okay, got in. Yanto, minti na fa ye ewie. Yeah, that's it. Minti.
You see, I am so sad listening to MPP people. Could you share? MPP will collapse Ghana because Papa be a new mutimo. When they are doing something, they feel they are right. Obiya, they are not right.
Resetting, no.
Kojo, I mean, this our question.
Resetting.
I mean, this our question. Under the MPP, I think Nanado 2017, Owini year, were people not sacked because they were employed under NDC? Were people not sacked? Were you not in this country?
I don't want to be resetting.
Me No, I'll tell you the reset. I'll tell you the reset that has come.
The reset is a better one.
Kojo.
There's no reset.
Under the recent administration of Mufimu, Esaki over 2,000 people that they purported are NDC people are from Wejumem. Kojo Anameboa. Kojo, the second question is that Oma will reason into your Mosaki one. Till now, they never gave the people of Ghana a single reason why they sacked all those people. Anameboa. Okay. Fast forward. Emra MPP lose election 2024. During transition, Kojo, NDC issue official statement. Because of the state of the economy, all ongoing recruitment should cease. And if it's a more person more funny do it in collaboration with Abina. They are yet to take over government. Didn't they issue such statement? Didn't they? But you thought you are more Ghanaian and you are above the law.
Which law?
So still, you went ahead.
Kojo,
wait. Oh, I mean,
wait. Law. What kind of law? Then you state the law.
Oh, wait. I'll go there.
All right.
Kojo, the government yet to take over power. And can't you say may recruit you? But ube recruit you, let's consult to see say if there is a need or not. Anameboa. Kojo, you see. Because I say no big say what law? What they must know is that the law is made up of both the latter and the spirit. Are you aware?
Yes.
Are you aware?
Sure.
The spirit is not written black and white.
Yeah.
But the spirit is moved by what the constitution intends to achieve.
Sure.
So it doesn't intend to achieve where Abayi Susu say may lose power. Now we're 300 million youth. Then we give all of them job because you are leaving power and want to burden a new government that is coming. Are you telling me, say, the constitution doesn't frown on it when it comes to the spirit of the constitution? Kojo, is that what you are telling me? So let's avert our mind to the fact that the law is not limited to the latter. It has a spirit.
The law
Wait.
The law says
my brother, wait.
My
brother, wait.
That's what the law is saying.
It is backed by the spirit.
Which spirit?
Three.
The spirit also tells me to ask you.
Kojo me ba. Oh, mami
That spirit
kasa.
also tells me that.
Mami kasa. Kojo 3. Me. I will support at every time. Aban biya ofi power. Na all rush to recruit people biya. Those people should be sacked. Do you know why? Kojo, yanhwe yia. Yet your man we mu one day na ban biya lose power. Na watam Ghana meburu ni na de ahye adwumam. Just to burden the next government, knowing very well that the economy cannot accommodate them. It is a practice we must not support. We must not support that practice. And now say aban bibe lose power. Now I catch all civil servants. I have increased your salary 500%. And now say you lose power and say Obiya benya triple increment of promotion. Who should come and pay? Who should come and pay?
I'm sure it's not.
It is adia enyendra. Kojo, namu ba ya mu yi nkrofo edi no. Why will you want to justify it today? You can't justify it. Oh, me ba. The reset in say. Kojo, the reset in say. For the first time, Bambia be revoke appointment of a previous government. As at the time, Otutu said, it didn't go through the right process. Now one, ya set a committee. Kojo, has it ever happened? For the first time, ya set a committee to go into it. Why? Whether those people merit the recruitment. Arameboa, is this not a reset? Two, I'll educate you. You don't know.
Is this reset?
Because you see,
is this reset?
Kojo, oh, let me. What it means is that the actually say, Nyamin Pengu, in the future, Sabambi Efia Bemu, na oye recruitment, na new government ba ebe revokua. We have set the pace that after revocation, investigation must go into it because enye obiana the recruitment may not have gone through the right process. So it is a good reset that going forward successive government will follow. It is a reset. Two, Okachira will say Felix didn't give reasons why Wanga or recruitment was not withheld now. Then he doesn't know. I told you that he doesn't read. Yatrobu Kamano and Obekin Kashe. I'm reading from
me. Yes, when I was there, when he was
I listened to